Shoutouts to the Sora ditto I did before going live with a player that looked like a Kingdom Hearts tag reference. I love Kingdom Hearts too, dude. GG's.
I actually know what you're talking about because he messaged me. Hold on, was this his tell? Hold on. That also was, yeah, he messaged me and he was like, I think I just played Tweek. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, like, the first game, it was like, whatever. And then, like, he started getting comfortable.
He plays the exact opposite of what I like in a character.
Yeah.
He zones, he's floaty, he doesn't play at a quick pace, he doesn't rush you down, like, he does all this stuff that, I play Ken, that's all he does. He pressures your shield, he puts you in the corner, he's a really quick, short hop.
Opposite character.
Really all biases aside, I just do not like the way that the character plays, and I obviously have very little motivation to try to make him work. Charles is in the zone, dude.
Charles is in the fucking zone, bro. Like, neutral-wise, he jumps, and you just start guessing. Alright, bro, like... And that, you know what that reminds me of? You know who else does that? And it makes me really mad? Wolf. Jump one time, and suddenly you're just like... Yo, is this person about to fade back? Are they about to do nair? Are they about to do fair? Are they about to tomahawk grab? Are they going to double jump? Sora doesn't have that mix. But,
yeah,
he has the rest of it, like...
But yeah, I've never seen Light play as well as he played, and you know, even though Tweek's in here, I'm gonna say this: even if Tweek and Leo showed up, I still think Light won that tournament. Just based off of how well he was playing, I think he would have smoked you and Leo.
Shoutouts to the Sora ditto I did before going live with a player that looked like a Kingdom Hearts tag reference. I love Kingdom Hearts too, dude. GG's.
I actually know what you're talking about because he messaged me. Hold on, was this his tell? Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
GG's. I just like Kingdom Hearts more than you, though. I think that's what happened.
Was that it? Check
is this really happening? Is this really the future we live in? Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, run.
Yes, Marcus.
That also was. Yeah, he messaged me and he was like, I think I just played Tweek. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, like, the first game, it was like, whatever. And then, like, he started getting comfortable.
I just like Kingdom Hearts more, I think.
It got really bad.
Bigger fan.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I barely lost any matches. I think it's just because I like Kingdom Hearts so much.
You're the biggest Sora fan, I think, is what it is.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily Kingdom Hearts, specifically Sora.
Yeah, I've always wanted this. Like, I can't believe it.
Okay, but
I'm not budging, dude. I still hate it, so that's just where I'm.
I mean, it's fine.
There's a difference between, like, I don't like playing this character and just, like, looking at a fundamental strengths of, like, a character, right? I think...
Not to me.
Well, I mean,
I love this. I love this right now. We are on different sides of the universe, and I wouldn't want it any other way for a podcast.
Here's what I'll acknowledge is I can't, like, my own, I guess we're just starting, by the way. I mean, there's so much shit to talk about. We got to get into it, but I don't have a feel for the character aside. Even if he was a blank slate, he's not Sora. He's a different character from a different game. He plays the exact opposite of what I like in a character.
Yeah.
He zones, he's floaty, he doesn't play at a quick pace, he doesn't rush you down, like, he does all this stuff that I play Ken. That's all he does. He pressures your shield. He puts you in the corner. He's a really quick, short hop.
Opposite character.
Really what's that?
Opposite character.
Yeah, he rules. Yeah, thank you. I know. Thank you. Yeah, he's the best. He's rush your ass down, dude. He rules. Sora is like not that at all. Even Belmont, who I zone with, he feels completely different. It's the double jump that really kills it for me. Like,
yeah,
I like jumping, and I think a lot of people do an ultimate. And I think that's a lot of people are going to want to make Sora work out, so it will. But I think that's going to be a tough hurdle for a lot of people to get over. So all biases aside, I just do not like the way that the character plays. And I obviously have very little motivation to try to make him work. Charles is in the zone, dude.
Charles is in the fucking zone, bro.
He's just laughing at all the broken shit. So I don't see the potential you guys see with the character because I haven't played. I can't get a feel for him.
Yeah.
But I believe you guys. So that's
yeah.
Have you watched like?
Are we live?
But yeah, we're live.
We've been live. Everyone just watched you lab for the last 5 minutes.
Have you like watched any like gameplay of the character though?
Not really, because on day one you see so much shit that's just fake. So like I'm not ready yet. Like once I see, like, I'll be watching Aaron's stream at some point for sure. I was just watching MK Leo. Leo has a video that just went up on YouTube. So I'll probably be watching that as well. But it's hard day one too because people just post the fakest stuff and whatever. It's hard to get a feel for him. And like you guys said too before we started, a lot of what I played was okay. Hilariously enough, all Sora did was of course, and one time against Puff, I was like, of course, because they got buffed. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that doesn't help me feel better about this character at all because it's just two floaties like not interacting with each other. Great gameplay. Would I really like to see for sure.
For me,
Yeah, let's hear
my
it.
thoughts.
We need the truth.
All right, he wants the truth.
Actually,
I know it.
go last.
I know
you
it.
should go last.
All right, I'll go last.
You should 100% go last.
Definitely.
Because, so I can go or Charles can go.
Go ahead.
We'll just go counterclockwise or whatever. So I'll go next. So what are we talking about? First impressions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just how strong you think that? Yeah.
I think Sora at worst will be high tier. But that's like at worst. Like this is me thinking like, okay, because I'm seeing what the character can do on hit, and I'm just thinking, and the character probably has the best or top 3, top 5 recoveries in the game. You're not gimping this character for the most part. It's very difficult, even without double jump.
I mess up and make it back anyway.
And you just make it back, yeah.
Yeah.
Up B side, you get up B and side B back every time, so you're definitely not gimping this character. He also, I think something that people underrate a lot is if you really want to force a low recovery because you're floaty and you just don't want to get hit like above the ledge, you can just down air out of hit stun off stage, and then just like you're setting yourself up really low. Then you double jump up B, and then you also have side B. So on top of that, like down air is also going to be a recovery tool for him. Just to, like, you can set yourself up for, am I going to go really high? Are you you can stall, like neutral B is so broken in so many ways. You can stall yourself, right? You can stall in the air with neutral B and then like push forward with it or push backwards with it. It's like Samus down B. So you also have to read the drift that they're going to do after the neutral B, depending on the spell. So you're getting pressured by the spell and the mix of where they're going to fall. So that's like crazy offensively, defensively, off stage. And then the only thing I'm concerned about is you don't really have double jump mix and neutral.
Yeah.
You're floaty, which is not even bad for what he has in his kit. I think you almost want to be floaty with him because you're controlling space with, he's a sword character and you're controlling space with like falling arrows, but you can get really, really tricky with how you like knock on people's shields. You can like nair or fair and then fast fall down and essentially use it as like an Ike nair where it like hits them. It's like practically set knockback. You can confirm that into like later percents up air, earlier percent smash attacks, earlier percents just into grab, or just string it into like nair 1 into jab, which starts up in the air.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
weird.
An anti-air tool.
Forward air does that too. It's the same animation, like it starts at the top.
Starts at the top, it frame 5 jab that anti-airs. So if you down smash someone's shield and they try to jump out of the shield stun, you buffer jab, you
Just
catch
bring
them
them.
trying to grab you, you catch them trying to jump out of shield. Like this jab is insanely good for space control. So even just like running or walking and going into jab, you can control so much space with this character. Back air is a lot better in terms of range than I thought it was going to be. It lingers pretty long. Forward smash is stupid strong, and if you it's like Joker forward smash to put in comparison, and if you get the tipper on shield, you're safe.
It freezes the game. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Day 1 true combo, you do a space forward smash on someone's shield and you just buffer another forward smash because they're going to try to drop shield dash grab you, and they're going to not be able to dash because there's so much shield stun, and they'll just grab in place and you'll smack them again with the forward smash. So this will work like day 1, week 1.
Fundies.
Yes. So this is definitely like wolf forward smash and the wolf down smash.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi special, all right? Like it'll work on Wi-Fi for sure.
There's a lot of Wi-Fi abuse going on right now.
Yeah, that's another big factor for sure. True.
I think that this character is gonna have a high skill ceiling. I actually don't think the character is gonna be like, it's gonna be easy to pick up, but there's very niche things with like instant double jump nair, instant double jump fair, when you get how to set up a falling aerial, because like when you hit a fair or a nair, you get a little boost up. But if you start the fair and nair and you're able to initiate a fast fall, you're able to clip them and then fall to the ground and then follow up from there. Not to mention this character gets a lot off of grab. He has a killing back throw, not like nest killing, but like 120, 130 by the edge, you're dead. That's really strong.
I've died at some percents that I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, like 110 with rage or something like
that.
that.
Like 118 with rage kind of thing. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
like
it's like
to be
that.
fair, it was the ditto, but like that's still like you know Mario Banjo Kazooie.
Well,
Up
and
the out of shield,
dude.
Like
that's my shit. All I do.
I believe
Never
it's
touch
Frame
me.
9, don't quote me.
Frame 9.
This character's not dying off stage, so they're most likely going to be living with some rage. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, yeah.
Something like that too. So it's something to consider for sure.
The character's light, but you have to. You can't kill them off stage. You have to kill them honestly. So they're gonna die. They're gonna live longer than you'd expect. It's like Sephiroth because he gets wing right before he's in a dangerous position. So
side B, I think, is also hard to use because
it's so weird.
So you have to sweet spot it to ledge. So it's not like as degenerate as like Bayo just ABKing out of disadvantage and then doing like witch twist one for which like a poke, then do like instant double jump like witch twist because like witch twist auto snap the ledge. So it's like this move doesn't auto snap to ledge, so you have to space it. And you have 3 jumps. You have to go left and right on the first one, and then the next 2 you can also do fox angles, right? So it's like you're doing a Pikachu quick attack that you have to space because Pikachu's quick attack also like snaps like at the later half of the quick attack distance. So that move I think is also going to have a lot of depth and also on like this is something Void told me, but you can press side B and don't press B. If you press B, you'll home onto your opponent. So if you want to not home onto your opponent, just press the directions like quick attack.
It's like doing the move individually 3 times if you don't want to lock on. But it's way easier said than done. It is that move is still taking me like hours and hours of gameplay to decide whether I want to home in or not. Like it's the hardest move to get used to for sure. It's just very weird. It's not the most intuitive move, to be fair. Like it's weird.
Can I admit something about that move?
What's up?
I had no idea how all the other Soras were so good at following up with that move because I didn't know there was an auto home functionality. So I kept trying to like trace DI and like move around with it. And I was just like, how the hell is everyone so good at this? Like, I was getting so mad, and I was like, oh, it's like homing attack. Never mind. All right, I'm not impressed anymore. But I was using it directionally like all the time, so I guess that's a good thing. I got used to that a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, you can have a very simple strategy and be fine with the character. Like, oh,
yeah,
I hit like a nair and just go into jab. Like, you don't have to do any of the crazy complex things. But I do think this character is going to have a very high skill ceiling because of the functionality of fair and nair and side B. I think there's going to be a lot of depth to the character. This character is the most requested character for Super Smash Brothers, so the community behind it is going to push it. We're going to see like really dumb. We're gonna see some dumb shit like 50% KO confirms. If you can line up into a forward smash, then like and there are confirms in the F smash, tipper F smash. You're gonna kill characters like 50, light characters at 50, like heavier characters at like 80, and then on top of that you have the consistency of like I can just like play fade back, get a falling nair one, and it's pretty much set knockback into an up air, and it'll kill it like 130, 150, right? So you have the consistency factor, you have the bullshit factor. He's going to be very campy. His neutral B is, all 3 of them are exceptionally, like, very, very good. Like, the blue one is insane. Thunderaga is, like really, like, that one.
He has really good Monados. His Monados are good.
Yes, and then the fire one, you can confirm from the fire one. So... And on top of that, just like outside of gameplay wise, I'm not the biggest fan of the later Kingdom Hearts games, but the earlier ones I was a huge fan of. They were very fun when I played them when I was younger.
How convenient you bring that up now. You think he's broken. Interesting.
I did say that. 2.8 is where I got robbed, bro. 2.8 is where I got robbed and I was
We agreed on the timeline where 1 and 2 and Chain of Memories are cool. After that, you lost me.
Those are all right, I played. Yeah,
I agree.
I was like a high school or middle school.
I love all of them equally. They're all my favorite games.
They're just really easy to play games. It's like, oh, let me watch the pretty movie and like you mash A. Like that's Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah.
So, in terms of game design, I think Sakurai nailed it. He always does. So
always.
I'm very happy that like when you're playing Sora, it feels like you're playing like Sora in Kingdom Hearts in Smash. So he did an incredible job there. And then just like how strong the character is, I think the character is going to be top tier. And I'm really interested to see how Dare interacts with other recoveries and counter as well. Really, like, he might be the best edge guarder in the game, like up there with Pikachu, but we'll see.
I think his counter is way better than I thought it was going to be for
Bruh,
sure.
I
That thing is
knew,
nice. I
like-
thought it was going to suck. It's really nice. It's a DLC counter for sure.
Bro,
That counter.
alright.
All right, Marcus,
That was
let's
it for me,
go.
Mark. Let's get it,
With
Marcus.
with all of this being said, bro's character is broken.
Yeah.
And like it's crazy, right? Oh my gosh, like I can't believe you don't believe it. Like,
Dude, you know I'm gonna suck with the character. Like he's not my style at all, so I don't see it yet, dude. I don't feel it.
Dude.
Like when I played like Joker, like when I first played him, I'm like, oh yeah, like this is a good character. Like I felt Min, same thing. I'm like, yep, I feel it. I don't feel it with Sora. I don't know what to tell you, dude. And I definitely could be
Okay.
wrong because he's everything I hate in a character.
I'll give it up. But here's the thing. Like if you happen to be correct somehow, oh, you can just hold that over us forever. You can
All
just-
three of us.
I
All
know.
three of
the
us.
only one. I was
know.
the only one. Like I knew. Like
And the thing that sucks is people will just think I'm hating on the character because it's Sora. But I'll admit any character's broken if I like him or not. I just I don't feel it with him. Like I just don't. And I very open to being wrong, of course, and it's not looking great for me right now, considering the three of you are all against me. But that's truly what I feel. So we'll see.
hold on. I said Sephiroth was top 3. Where's my tier list?
No, I
You
think
still
it was
got
me.
that?
It was me or Tweek.
I
think.
don't think I said that.
I said Sephiroth
but-
was trash the whole time, guys.
All right. Anyway,
Not even a good
Sora.
reveal trailer.
So
No.
here's like on top of everything he said, there's a couple things that like are pros and cons. One huge con is his double jump is atrocious, like defensively. So like a lot of times if you're getting juggled vertically, you pretty much have to air dodge or just swing or
You
swing,
have
just
to
mash-
fucking air dodge a lot.
Yeah, you have to air dodge a lot, which can be pretty rough against some characters like a Fox, for example.
You're just
A
gonna
lot
get
of, like,
reset.
heavy
Yeah.
a lot of heavy reset characters. Which is not a good look, but sometimes you just mash it out. They start waiting for air dodge. You're like, bro, I'm going falling fair 1, and then they take 70 or they die, and they're like, bro, I ain't never waiting again. So you can do some conditioning, but
He's gonna get some respect. Yeah.
Yeah, you can demand some respect, which is always a good thing when you have like falling reversals, like Wolf or Fox, for example. Just really huge things to get you out of disadvantage, help you out a bit.
Yeah.
Bro, his ledge trapping does not make sense.
I can't wait to talk about it.
It makes negative sense. Like there's so many different ways he can threaten you at the ledge that like you're just sitting like, all right, let's say he's up close, right? Down tilts one time and you're like, bro, this down tilt can hit me off the ledge and it confirms and this stuff. Oh, I gotta
get up.
I gotta get up. But then you're like, all right, well, how do I get up? I'm a jump, up B. Oh crap. All right, I'm a neutral get up, up B. All right, I'm a roll this time, up B. Oh. That's weird. You know what? All right. He's standing a little far back. Now I can wait. Insta dash attack. You can't react. And now I'm off stage again, getting edge guarded. But his dash attack hits ledge, yeah, and it sends it very far. All right. Well, you know what? He's really far back. I'm a jump, and then you jump, and you can you're floating right there.
Hitboxes active.
You're just floating above the ledge, like okay. And they're like, bro, what do I do? I'm a roll this time, and then you do fast fall in there. The back hitbox sends you forward for some reason, and still confirms it to smash attack. Bro, his ledge trapping does not make any sense. Like, there's so many different ways you can approach him ledge trapping with him, and like it feels impossible to get off the ledge. Forward air 1 hits ledge, nair 1 hits ledge. Like you have to be scared of moves that confirm into smash attacks. So you have to like pick something. Any character that can force you to pick an option on the ledge already has like insane ledge trapping, but he can kill from those options. So character's looking a little crazy. Not to mention his edge guarding. Like, let's say he happens to like fail an edge guard. Like he goes super far off stage. You're trying to recover. He's just swinging. He's covering. He's using the neutral B. He stalls one time. He uses whichever one he has, it doesn't even matter. They all stall. Then it switches to the next one, and you somehow make it back. Then you're like, whew, sigh of relief, ledge trap. Like, come on, man. That is literally just edge guarding and ledge trapping. Like, neutral wise, he jumps and you just start guessing. All right, bro. Like, and that, you know what that reminds me of? You know who else does that? And it makes me really mad? Wolf. You jump one time and suddenly you're just like, yo, is this person about to fade back? Are they about to do nair? Are they about to do fair? Are they about to tomahawk grab? Are they going to double jump? Sora doesn't have that mix. But
yeah,
he has the rest of it. Like, is he going to do tomahawk grab? Because, oh no, grab can lead into things at certain percents on certain DIs. Oh no, now I have to worry about the grab. Now I have to worry about falling nair. Now I have to worry about him just swinging at my shield because he decided to jump with safe aerials. And if he does, like, fair 1, fair 2. I was doing it in training mod. It said that the best I could get fair 1, fair 2, like landing, to be was -9, which is really good with the sword. Like,
yes.
Like, you're not getting punished for that. So, like, his neutral, he's just, like, walling you out or deciding whenever he wants that he wants to play. Like, that, I don't know. He seems really, really good to me, but you know, this could just be us hyping him up. We got to see him interact with some characters.
Maybe we just really like Kingdom Hearts.
I think you guys are all just fans, honestly. You know,
oh yeah,
you need
true,
me to be the unbiased, point of view. I think is what it is. Because when it comes to Sora, I have no biases, so that's cool. I think you hit the two things I really don't like about him that you pointed out, Marcus. Disadvantage for sure. The double jump feels awful, like all the time in that situation. And then what was the other one too that you brought up that I just really didn't like? Oh, you get no double jump mix. Like his double jump in general, I just do not like at all. Double jump mix, I love. It's like short hopping like that. It's so fun. But Sora doesn't have that. So all right,
but
Gavin.
to be fair, double jump mix is only good with characters that fall fast. So like,
that's my character.
And his first jump is high enough to where you can wave land on platforms that can kind of substitute as double jump mix and neutral.
Ooh.
And his directional air dodge is broken.
Yeah, I did mean to.
Baby Ness, baby Ness.
So far, it goes so far.
Ness directional air dodge, which means he has a very, very good wave land.
It's a substitute for the double jump mix, I promise.
Yeah, that sounds really good. And I think you guys hit on the main points already, obviously, but him being technical, like you're talking about, like obviously there's the easy bake way to play him, but being kind of technical and then also having a good community behind him, I think we might see some crazy shit from this character. It's all adding up to a recipe for disaster for me, but let's hear what Gavin has to say, because I'm sure that's what everyone wants to hear.
How long should I talk? I could talk for a long time.
I think the people want to hear you talk, man.
All right, let's do this together. All right, I'll start from like every building block of Smash from a Sora POV. Okay, so neutral. So Sora's a sword character, amazing neutral, right? Safe moves. The floatiness really complements the fact that all of his moves are super active. There's so much ambiguous baits because of the multi-hit aerials. I talked about this in my analysis. This character is exactly how I fucking imagined him to be from my analysis.
Well, you played the Kingdom Hearts game, so you like.
I just knew. Cheating. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And
you get Sora fan for sure.
So the safe neutral is what is really nice about it is the damage output off of stray hits. Bro. His damage output it feels like a prank from Sakurai. That's how absurd it is to me. And then you get into
his forward air alone does 19.
Yeah, full hop forward air does 19 damage.
What?
It does 16 off short hop. Just imagine if Bayonetta was just doing fucking 20 damage to you for forward airing you. Just the forward air.
More than that off forward air.
Well, yeah. Okay, so
you mean the 3-piece, yeah.
So these moves are safe, ambiguous, bunch of mix, and the damage output off of these stray hits is really good. And with the technical stuff, right, the fast falls and the loops with the multi hits, like ending them early, fast falling. If they're true, it's extra damage, like ridiculous damage. If they're not, his frame advantage is so good it doesn't matter. It's like Fox and Sheik resets kind of thing. He just does fast fall. You try to double jump, you get caught by the next active move. You try to air dodge, you get reset into more stuff. The advantage state never ends, whether it's true or not. He's a very reset type of character, and I really like that. Okay, I guess for me personally, This is actually the most fun I've had with a DLC character. It's just very ironic that it's
Wow.
Your favorite fucking character. So what you wanted for so long,
It's
and
very
you finally got it.
Yeah, it's very ironic that it's Sora. Like by far the most fun I've had with a DLC character. Just hearing you guys talk about him is like giving me ideas, and it's like I'm getting into that. You guys know, like especially Charles and Marcus, I'm getting into that mode where like it's just like I can't stop thinking.
Oh no.
I played for 9 hours yesterday straight. And
Jesus fucking Christ.
I woke up and I had ideas of what to lap. Like it's like I'm going in that one mode that happens when I like a
That shit is
character.
hype. That shit is
Yeah.
hype. When you wake up in the morning and like you just had time to let it all settle in, you're like, yo, wait a minute though.
Yeah.
Like, what if I did that into and then you just like
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just waiting for him to stay
So-
trolling this whole time. I'm waiting. Dude.
And then
It needs
advantage.
to happen.
So we talked about advantage today a little bit, like just sword character, great juggles, like the zoning, the projectiles, like so many frame traps and like checkmate scenarios you can do when you're edge guarding in an advantage state. He has great kill power. Up air and back air are so great. And there's a lot of cool things with edge guarding, of course. Something I really like is I actually really like his double jump for edge guarding characters that are coming straight up. You can do like a rising like back air, and like of course they can tech it, and then you either edge guard depending on what they do, or you ledge trap. You do the rising active move, and then you're just on the ledge for the ledge trap. I love this kind of stuff. There's so much coverage and safety behind it. Like it's so consistent. And then the ledge trapping, this is the first time I main fucking Diddy Kong, by the way. This is the first time I felt like I was playing Smash 4 ledge trapping. Like his ledge trapping is absurd. So dash attack kills, hits ledge. He has so many ways to make you get up. He has so many consistent moves. So if you do a short hop neutral air when you're ledge trapping, that covers everything.
Yep.
It's literally like Wolf short hop neutral into fade back, except better. Because it's 3 moves in one. Whether it hits or not, you can keep going. So I do it. It can cover the neutral get up. It like the mix up on shield that they shield it. It covers the jump. I fade back. It covers the roll, and the damage output is so high. Like it's just like it's so low risk, high reward all the time with this character. I just did a kill confirm on a neutral get up with fireball into dash shack. Like I just shot a fireball, they neutral got up into the second fireball, and I dash shacked them. Like this character is so consistent and broken. It's just I could talk about this character all day. And I think the disadvantage is fine. There's so much stalling and ambiguity, the recovery. You can it just really reminds me of like Sephiroth and Byleth, like how long you can be in disadvantage. That sounds bad, but you can just wait it out for so long and really pick apart how your opponent's playing advantage and really find those openings to reset. It is so incredible. This character
he's unledge trappable.
Yeah.
He's unledge trap. You cannot ledge trap.
So
you can't ledge trap.
I need to play you guys.
I think this character is comically broken, and it's just I don't know what else to say. And I personally think he's very easy. Even the advanced stuff just takes a little bit, and like it's mostly because it's not like a do or die technical stuff, right? It's like, oh, you messed up your fastball combo and you didn't do this and that, now you're getting hit and killed. No, you have so much frame advantage all the time that it's so free flow in a way. Lots of free flow, lots of resets. The damage output is always high regardless. There's so many ways to do kill confirms with the nairs and the forward airs too. Like, it's so great. And then kill throws and out of shield options. Like, he has everything and then some. It's just, it's a final DLC character. It's what you'd expect.
I'm feeling a lot less confident than I was when I went first. So there's that, and that's cool. But I got to play you guys because like I said, I can't do it myself. I got to see someone else do it. I got to experience it. One thing I will say is that I played against a couple Soras just as like Ken or whatever. He is very good anti-air for sure. Like he controls the air very, very well, which is a really important thing in this meta. Like when I played against him, I felt it a little bit more. I was like, oh, he's better range than I thought he had. Those projectiles are more annoying than I thought they were, like et cetera, et cetera. So I felt it a little bit, but I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. not gonna give it up yet. We'll see.
This character.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna give it up.
All right.
I'm not gonna.
The most important thing, way more important than Sora. Let's fucking go light.
Let's
go.
Dude.
Let's go light.
What a victory, bro.
The GOAT.
I wish, Gavin, I wish you were there. Well, if you competed, then it would have been kind of weird because you would have been sad if you lost. But anyway, I wish you were there as a spectator to watch Charles react to Light winning.
Let's go.
It was Charles's happiest day of bro. He was hugging everybody, every single person that walked past him. Hugs, man. Bring it in. I was like, bro, what?
It was like his firstborn had just arrived. You know what I mean? He was like high-fiving all the doctors and shit. It was amazing. We had such a good time, dude. I know, Gavin, we're so bummed you weren't there.
I'm sorry. The one time everyone is there.
You don't have to apologize.
Literally, like the GOATest top 8 ever. Like it was just.
And this guy got top 8.
I mean,
Facts. He went off that event.
Jackal's back there.
Is that Jackal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jackal.
The GOAT.
Crazy.
Jude went in, bro. Jude went in.
He's
Yeah.
the only one to be at the tournament.
Yeah.
Very close. Very close to making it to his finals. Too.
Yeah.
I know set against Spargo probably heard of it, but he played very well this weekend. And it's good because we all knew he could do it, right? Like we all knew he had the capability. And he'd been going to a few events and he hadn't been doing like performing up to what he felt and we
He needed one. That's always what I said. He needed one.
Yep. And what's funny is you said that, and when Light was talking to him, and he was like, "Dude, like now that you've done it, all it takes is that one."
He's way scarier now, I think. Cause, dude, did you see his confidence at the tournament? It was different. It was really, nice to see.
The shit he went for specifically in winners finals, the shine tech in up charge up smash,
Light.
up smash at the ledge.
Light,
sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry, talking about Jackal. I'm sorry. I was
But
like,
that
like,
too.
Light too, but yeah, Jackal as well. We'd all been waiting for him to do that.
I mean, even he was going for stuff like charge forward smash the other way. He went for a flash combo against. I was like, what?
So I've played against Jackal more than a lot of people, and I've watched him play a lot. And those forward smash, that's when he's feeling good. Like if he's forward smashing neutral get ups, if he's forward smashing tech chases, like he went for like the up B angles offensively. He went off stage a few times and actually got the job done. Like it was great. Obviously Light won the tournament and everything, but I'm really proud of Jackal because I've played him for so long and it's just great. I think he's so much more of a threat like from now on just because I just think he needed one. He just needed to feel it out. And I think that's the type of player he is. Like once he gets that good tournament, I'm not saying he's gonna like win every tournament ever, but I think there's gonna be some consistency there. Regardless, I just have faith. But that Light was he was playing like Light. Yeah. That was some Light shit.
That was.
I want to hear what Charles has to say about the.
Charles is gonna go for at least 2 hours.
That's good.
That's it.
That's good.
Baby Flash is up to you. I can break down every single specific situation that was just incredibly godlike. In terms of like someone, I am literally the best person on this planet in terms of just like one of the best analysis for Smash for sure. And then on top of that, anything with Fox, I know inside and out. Like it's. And I'm not even trying to like brag or anything. But
no,
like,
it's just
the character I know the most.
Facts, bro.
So, and again, so Jude was the only person to beat Light that tournament. So I actually wanted to get your like opinion on this too because I know I think in terms of this matchup specifically, it's pretty split in the community.
Yes,
I've seen
it's very split.
But Wolf Fox, I believe I don't know if you still think this, Gavin, but I know you think Fox wins, right?
I actually think it's pretty bad. I'm actually very
curious what Jude thinks about it.
I
don't know what
we talk about it. The last time we talked about it was actually pretty recently. He said he's more towards like my opinion.
Okay.
So it makes it even more impressive that he 3-0'd Light. But Light thinks the opposite. That's why it's a very split. Isn't Jackal 2-0 on Light? 2-0 at least the last 2 times, but I don't know if they played before that.
Post quarantine 2-0.
Post quarantine 2-0, yeah.
Yeah, so me and Light think it's Wolf advantage. I mean, there it's a lot of the reason why myself and Light think it's Wolf advantage is because we feel like the advantage state is pretty cookie cutter for Wolf, and he gets a lot off of it. But at the same time, like I feel like the way Tweek and Jackal think about it is Wolf or like Fox can be very strong in neutral against Wolf, but like on the other side, the reasons why they think Fox is really good is the exact same reasons why me and Light think Wolf is good in neutral, because it's like, so Fox has most of his moves come out 3 frames faster than Wolf's, but Wolf's moves are like usually double the size of Fox, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say double the size.
Wolf
Especially in there.
hitboxes.
It's very hard for Fox to whiff punish a fade back rising Nair. This is going to be an option that can be done in scramble situations that are very strong. Drop shield dash attack is not that fast in this game, so even if you do it on shield, it's hard for Fox to punish. Stuff like that. If Fox hits every down smash on Wolf's up B, then it's like pretty like not as bad. But I think it's easier for Wolf to hit 2 frames on Fox than it is for Fox to hit 2 frames on Wolf. And on top of that, if Wolf space up B and they hold down, Fox cannot down smash it. That is quite literal factual. So it's on the Wolves to start spacing their up Bs and stop doing lazy up Bs that aren't spaced. But the counterplay to that is if you go to a specific spot every time the up B, then Fox can run off shine you, right? So I'm not saying there's no counterplay to it, but I'm just saying a lot of Wolves, if you get down smashed from Fox, that's usually more so on you, because I doubt that you're spacing it and holding down.
Well, shit.
So
I just got called the fuck out.
But like it even if it feels very winnable for both sides is the main thing. Like that's usually the case when something teeters back and forth. But overall, Light's run was that was the best Smash Brothers I've ever seen Light play in my life. I've watched every single Light set, and I've probably watched even more than on the internet because I've watched them off stream as well. The only person that's seen more Light sets than me is probably Light. So
maybe we can't even confirm that.
The best,
maybe, right?
Remember that one podcast episode we did where you talked about how you were originally a hater? Isn't that so godlike?
Yep.
Because he was so unorthodox, right?
He was so unorthodox. He played Smash Stick and Smash 4, and he beat Void, and I was so salty. I was like, what? I remember Void came out. I was like, dude, how'd you lose to that Fox, dude? He was trash. I remember saying that, dude. I was so tight. I mean, I was very stupid and ignorant back then, but like. Now he's a player that I highly respect. Obviously, that was a very, very long time ago. But yeah, like his ideology, and it's very opposite from mine. We look at the game in very different ways, but because of that, I also like highly respect him, and I always ask him his opinions about stuff, because there's a lot of stuff we agree on, there's a lot of stuff we disagree on, but that really helps anyone broaden your perspective of the game. And I encourage a lot of the viewers, if there's people that like have very different perspectives than you, don't write them off as like, oh, well, their opinion's trash. Like you should really think about it and like be like, well, why do they think that, right? Like that's how you really open up your perspective and learn a lot more about this game in general. But yeah, I've never seen Light play as well as he played, and even though Tweek's in here, I'm gonna say this: even if Tweek and Leo showed up, I still think Light won that tournament. Just based off of how well he was playing, I think he would have smoked you and Leo.
He said smoked.
Wait. Which Leo? Violet Leo?
Doesn't matter.
Aegis Leo? That's the only Leo there is right now.
Doesn't matter. He was Light does traditionally well versus Leo, and
Joker Leo. I don't know.
I mean, and you can disagree.
Leo, bro. I mean, I give it up.
Like
that.
I mean,
you wanna know why? I haven't played
Wolf, dude.
You would have got Gavin would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, okay. I think Fox is fucking cringe. Okay, first off, I think Fox is complete horse shit.
Yes.
First off, all right, let's talk about Fox versus Wolf. I just gotta be the opposite. I love Charles, I love Light, but I gotta be the opposite about Fox right now. Fox is just a bunch of bullshit, guessing, unreactable, kill confirms, 100% combos.
Yep.
Wolf gets so fucking overwhelmed by that character because Wolf is a slow ass motherfucker. All right, and then back to me versus Fox. Jackal agrees. So Diddy Kong versus Fox, I think it's ass. Light versus Aaron, Light beat Aaron, I think 3-1. I talked with Aaron. We think it's one of the hardest normal character matchups for Diddy right now, and I haven't played it enough. I am truly pretty scared to play Fox / light right now. So I need more experience. So I don't disagree with Charles. I would not be surprised if I lost to light that tournament if I was there.
Yeah,
So,
when I say smoked, I'm not saying like he was gonna triple 3-stock
Oh, yeah,
fucking Leo and Tweek, right? It probably
Double
would have been
2
really.
stocks.
They probably would have been game 5, whatever, right? Like, because I also thought Spargo was playing really well too. So I'm not saying like I think he still would have won the tournament. And like, there's also
no,
a
he
ton
was
of
playing
other
amazing. He was playing
right, and
amazing.
like that tournament, in my opinion, was it's hard to say, but like it felt like the hardest tournament, not because it's like the top 2 aren't there, right? So Leo Tweek aren't there, but like 3 and lower, like everyone else felt like they were there.
Spargo
So,
Meister
like,
are
in terms
there.
of-
If you're winning a
Spargo
tournament over
Meister,
Spargo Meister, you're actually
Mars Cola. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, his
Like the
run
hardest
even
top
in top
48
8
for
was
sure.
dude. The run was like you couldn't have scripted it better. It was one of his worst matchups ever. Meister, like that is he had to overcome a bad matchup himself.
Bro.
You know what I mean? What?
It's crazy. I told like literally one thing before the set, right? I told him like one thing. I'm not gonna share it because he said
which set?
the Meister
Meister.
set.
Oh, okay.
I told him one thing. I'm not gonna share it because he told me not to share it with anybody. But I was like, yo, this is one thing that I just noticed, and he was like, huh. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. So he was like watching Meister when he was playing against somebody I don't remember, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna win if I play him." And I was like, "What?"
Damn.
And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna if I play him, I'm probably gonna win." And I was like, "All right, cool." And
When
we
he
got up
says
there,
when he says stuff like that, like you just start sweating because light
Yeah.
is
Leave it, dude.
light is serious. Like
he
he's
got up
serious.
there, I was like, oh, it's looking kind. And then he started like doing the thing, and I was like, oh, he's about to win. Even that game when he was down 2 stocks to 1, I was like, he like got one hit, and I was like, he's putting all the information that he's gathered into this very moment.
Yeah.
Like it was actually really interesting watching him come back that stock because I was like, oh, he was saving that. Oh, he was saving that. But now he needs it. Like he couldn't wait until game 5. And it was just interesting, like, oh, okay, he saved all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it was gonna be a game 5, but now he's down so much that he has to use
I
it.
can relate to stuff like that where like it just all comes together in the moment and it's very clutch.
I think that's like what we saw too, and like the reason why this is one of the best runs of all times is all of the game 5s, and also he plays
Yes.
Fox, so he could just die at any time. Obviously, as we've heard, I think Charles has said something about it for 45 minutes on this podcast or so. But Fox could just die. Like if you get 2 framed once, you're dead. You know, like just in the wrong spot. He can't pressure Meister. Like that's not really a thing that exists in that matchup. So he has to be able to play so many different speeds and shift his gears so much. And in terms of like saving that knowledge, when he killed MVD with that the spot dodge up smash C4,
dude, that was the most clutchest shit I've ever seen in my life. That was like the fattest bait ever.
He got off and he goes, easiest fucking bait of my life. I saw that coming from a mile away.
That's what he said.
Like, what the fuck? This kid's on another level right now.
That's
like,
literally
if he
what he
doesn't
said.
win today, he'll never win because he was saving that. He literally baited somebody into doing something really good. Like he was like, I'm gonna bait you. It was a bait. I mean, it sounds obviously it's just a bait, but like, dude, game 5 last hit situation where C4 and
his shield was like this big.
Mm-hmm. And MVD was fucking up Jackal with C4s, and he was fucking up Light a lot with like MVD's C4 play is just really good.
Yeah.
So you just bait him to go into his bread and butter, and then Light. I don't know how many up smash kill scenes we saw in all of those games, but low key, my favorite thing about his run, like not only was it against some of my favorite players too, Mars and Cola, and he had to overcome a really bad matchup. But dude, the only thing he didn't go to game 5 with is when he 3-0'd Spargo in winners. I was like, I was truly like goosebumps. I'm like, dude, he just fucked Spargo up. No one messes up Spargo that bad. Like it doesn't happen. It just doesn't. Spargo. Yeah. Then I love seeing Spargo with the comeback too, because I really like Spargo as a player too. I think everyone does.
Yeah.
The kid's amazing. So it was really good to see him fight back in game 5. And it really just went down to that last game. And it was, dude, we've all been around the block for a while. That was one of the best top 8s I've ever seen, whether, Light fan or not. That was just all of the sets, even the ones he wasn't in, were really, really, really good. And we started out with Mars and Light, which are obviously some of my biased favorites. So it's just,
oh, that set was crazy.
That was a great set, dude.
Hey,
that was
it has to go that way. It always has to go that way. It always has to be game 5. They have to be going back and forth like every fucking time. It's fucking scripted. I swear.
He said that was the first time that he beat Mars at a bigger event. He said that he's only won at like
he's been winning locally. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I think he 3-0'd him the last time that
Yeah.
they played. One of the last times that they played, one of the New England regionals, where Mars lost to XL after that. So it was like he got 3-0'd by Light and then lost to XL after. So yeah.
I actually, Spargo, if you ever hear this, your time will come. You are going to win a turn. You are probably going to win many tournaments in your life, and I'm sure you're doing fine. You probably have a better mentality than I did when I was your age, but amazing job, and you are going to win many tournaments. Do not worry about it. You are incredible. All right, Spargo. I hope you hear this.
Someone will send it.
Also, props to MVD. MVD's consistency lately has been godlike.
Okay, so I'm making a video about who I think the top 10 players are in North America, and I was looking through I was getting around the 8 through 10 area, and I was like, dang, dude, there's a couple players I could think of, and MVD was definitely one of those players. So I was like, you might be a top 10 North American player right now.
I think Elegant is top 10 right now.
Yeah,
he's up there
as
for
well.
Sure.
He's got
that top 10 win. Let's go, baby. All right, anyway.
I think Elegant has gotten a couple top 5s, so I think that's really.
He's gotten 2 top 4s.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I was thinking about top 10 with B earlier. Randomly, we were talking about something, and I think it's because we talked about Leo, me, Spargo, Meister,
right?
And then after that, it was more interesting because So we talked about MVD and Elegant and Cola and
Light, DeBuzz, Sam, Goblin, Luis,
Aaron,
Cosmos.
Hey, Goblin had a good weekend too. He only lost to Gluttony over in France.
Yep.
I guess saw that tournament too.
Goblin actually has done very well recently.
Yeah,
very well. He has not missed a top 8 at anything.
Cola and Goblin are so good. Till they
North America, but Gluto is obviously top 10 in the world. I don't think that's a question.
Yeah, Cosmos also doing very well, very consistent. But the other thing too is it's really interesting because we kind of reset after quarantine. It's all right, we were in quarantine. That it counted for something. Obviously, it was the Wi-Fi error, was kind of a different thing. Now we're back. The sample size is really small. The amount of tournaments and placings we have, nothing like what we used to have. We used to be able to hang our hat on a lot of different numbers, a lot of different placings, a lot of different tournaments, a lot of different different size tournaments, all this other shit, all these formulas. We don't have that anymore. It's it's just so MVD winning Smash World Tour, in a 10-game set. Is that how many points does that get him, or whatever quote points? It's really impressive.
It's really
obviously.
Weird.
Exactly, but it's really fun to think about, and I think low key, and I obviously want rankings, all that stuff to come back, but it's a little interesting to not really have a really, really set ranking. This is an upset, number 1 losing to number 4. It's all right, that's cool. But just having it the Wild West where we are right now, it's really fun. It's really fun. It really is.
That's a good point. Yeah, and shout outs to Tilde getting top 8 too. All the space animals in there.
Yes, sir.
All characters, yep.
All 3. Yeah, no skill. No, I'm just kidding.
I think that was probably, for me, for sure, the most fun top 8 I've ever watched in my life.
Damn.
In his life?
Well, okay, here.
That's a lot of top 8s.
Let me set the setting for you, right? I'm sitting in front row. My 2 favorite characters in Smash Brothers, literally Fox and Cloud are the 2 characters. Cloud was my most wanted character in Smash Brothers. When people ask me for oh, who do you want in Smash? I say stuff, but Cloud was the character I wanted.
You just didn't think it was possible, yeah.
Right.
It seemed impossible forever.
Well, yeah.
It happened.
So I'm watching my 2 favorite characters in Smash Brothers duking it out. Both players are playing well, and then but Fox is down 0-2 on the reset. He barely brings it back. Oh my God! Game 5, last stock, last hit, barely edges it out over Cloud. And it was for me, it was my dream top 8, for me at least, in terms of characters and stuff like that. That was so sick, right? And even just the gameplay, the matchups, there was so much diversity. There was 1 3-0, 2 3-1s, and then 8 game 5s. Really think about that. 8 game 5s with Fox or just it regardless of who won, it was very clutch.
It was starting to get ridiculous. It was game 5 after game 5 to the point where me, who is someone that was watching it on and off, was noticing it. I was every set is game 5. Holy shit.
And like, how clutch Light was. I will not say Light is the clutchest player in the world. Obviously, that's reserved for Leo. Leo is by far the clutchest player on the planet for sure, right?
It's a clutch box, bro. What's that one?
Or I mean, for Ultimate at least.
Don't
I'm
forget about fucking
yeah,
clutch box.
I
Yeah.
mean, for Ultimate too, dude. Duh.
After these buffs, clutch box.
True. The Jared,
back air
dude. The
buff,
Jared's are coming.
dude. The back air buff is like more. It's better.
So is back air
dude.
faster?
I don't know.
Or is it
I
like-
think it recovers faster.
Okay.
It's quicker somehow. I don't remember the specifics.
Yeah.
But it's definitely quicker somehow.
Jab
And, like-
into forward air into rest. Jab into back air.
Why?
Isn't-
and honestly,
Isn't jab like pretty good on shield too? Because like Puff's jab is like really crazy.
Like -8 or something like that.
That's amazing. That's like one of the best on shield jabs probably then.
Puffs like buffs were
Is
the only ones that really felt like super meaningful.
Yeah.
All the other ones were like, oh, increased knockback. I'm like, all right.
At first I thought none of them were. At first I thought none of them were good, but then I saw the Puff thing. So
Actually,
that's the. All right. Before we head out, we're probably about to head out, but
oh wait, I wanted to hear Charles' closing thoughts there.
that patch sucked. That's the last thing I wanted to get off.
A bunch of low tiers got buffed, or
What
like
the fuck?
low tiers, right? We don't like. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but
Wait, yeah, we can all do. Let's go around the horn and do one more closing thought before we go. So, Marcus, go. Last thought.
What?
Yep. All right, Charles, you're up. You're up.
Light was incredibly clutch, really fun to watch. Yeah, good stuff to Light, good stuff to all the competitors. Honestly, at SmashCon, it
Great
was
tournament.
a fantastic tournament to watch from like pools to top 8. It was super sick, and yeah,
Nice.
I
Marcus.
can't bitch about Fox anymore.
Yeah, you got 6 months, dude.
He's top tier, man.
You're locked down. Yeah.
I gotta hold that. shit.
I get to complain about Fox. Let's go.
Oh. I will say one thing that Light did incredibly well is not only was he very clutch, he camped the fuck out of everyone. He was camping. The gun was out. When
Bro.
he had the lead, everyone had to play the game of catch the fucking fox. And like that was huge.
He
Light,
camped me. I played min. How does that happen?
dude, Light, his defense was crazy. His offense was crazy. Just really goes to show that it almost feels like in this game that it feels like almost any character can kind of do it to a certain degree. I know Fox wasn't like I never said Fox was mid tier or anything. I wasn't like that crazy. I always put Fox in like around 20 to 25. That's around where I put Fox. He might be a little higher now. I don't know. I that's like a whole nother story, or whatever. But like at the end of the day, if you're around like I think any character high tier and up can do it. You know what I mean?
Something really cool about Light. Someone said in the chat that he played the matchups really well, which is a great point. When someone solos a character, seeing like them like
overcome hard matches is so
have
crazy.
all the individual specifics for all the matchups is just really cool to watch. And this is coming from someone that is very rarely using one character. So I
counter
just
picker.
yeah, I am not good. All right, that's my final thought. Let's.
My final thought is I'm retiring from Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. It's over. See you later. April Dream was fun, but it's dead. I went to play Smash. I went to go play Friendlies after grinding Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and I couldn't move. Honestly, I think it affected the results this weekend. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it like I really do. I really think switching and trying to maintain 2 or 3 games.
It's hard. Yeah.
Start
it's
with
hard.
the buzz. I think even just getting used to controls, all that stuff, I think it affects people. Look at all the people who participated in that crew battle and got ready for it. I think they kind of had results either probably a little lower than what they expected. I really do. Not to take away from anyone.
Uh-oh.
I think what you should do, and that's like Esam tweeted, he's like, should I focus on Nick All-Star Brawl or should I do Ultimate? I was like, just do Ultimate. Like, just do just don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. This game is going to be dead in 2 months or whatever. Not really, because I think people actually, I like it. I think it's a great game, honestly, but
It was
we're
pretty
Ultimate
exciting,
players.
top 8 and all that. I saw a
Great
little
top
bit.
8. Great top 8. It's a great scene, but to be able to be a top player in both games, I don't think you could do anything.
I'm not.
on those
I
games.
haven't even tried. I haven't even thought about doing that.
Nope.
All right.
Bro,
I'm telling you,
final-
it affected
okay.
results this weekend. I'm telling you.
I
it
got my
did.
final thought now because I didn't know what we were doing. Shout outs to Mewtwo King because that dude would juggle multiple games for years and was
So
like
True.
winning in multiple games or top 3ing in multiple games for years. That dude's incredible.
Shout outs to Mewtwo King for wobbling me in front of Nickelodeon. All right.
Oh,
Thanks for
yeah,
watching.
yeah.
Host Void.
Episode 28 is a wrap. Say hi to Void for me.
All right, we'll be seeing you.
Yeah, the Void
Peace.
raid.
Bye bye.
Um,